Hello there from Fantasy Island Ingoldmells, Skegness. I've got Becca with me. I'm Scott, and we've picked the worst possible day to come. It's Good Friday, and it's very, very windy, isn't it?
Yep.
We've been watching Millennium Test. You might be able to hear the Vekoma lift motor groan behind us. It's been struggling, hasn't it? It's really, really slow around the track. So if that doesn't open, we won't be surprised. If Odyssey doesn't open, we definitely won't be surprised. You have a bad record with Odyssey here anyway.
I can't blame it for not running today.
No, I mean, you can see from your hair how windy it is. They are building a new coaster. It is a Wild Mouse type coaster. It's either Zampella or a Vercon. They've both got similar layouts, but it doesn't currently have a station, so I won't be getting that cred today. But yeah, it is basically going to be a walk around the park, see what we get on, see what we can do, see if anything's changed since last time we were here, and just do one of those. It won't be the only time we're here this year. We have been invited to join the content creator list with Fantasy Island. Has it made it?
It's going, it's nearly...
I can hear another Vekoma lift groan now though. Not sending Odyssey, are they?
Oh, that's painful to watch.
We'll try and get it on camera slow. Was it made it?
It's made it, just, but it's made it.
Yeah, so we're on the Fantasy Island content creator list, so we've been invited to come down today and film, and there's other content creators on it as well, so I'm sure you'll see lots of vlogs from here this year. But for now, if you do enjoy our video, please hit the like button. There's a little thumbs up below, please subscribe, and wish us luck, because we might not get on anything today. Let's go and see what happens. Well, we're braving it, aren't we? Trying to. So, as you will hopefully see by this point, I've taken a ride on Millennium in the front row. So it's worth a mention as well, you're not going on rides today.
No.
You've got a big trip coming up,
and
an injury to nurse.
Yeah,
so
not risking anything at all.
No. So basically what we wanted to do is show you that Becca is still part of the channel, just just not at the minute, because massive trip coming up, dream trip coming up for you. So, and it wasn't to Skegness, so.
No.
Well, it is for me, but yeah, I think it's worth mentioning Millennium. It's always a smooth coaster, one of the smoothest old school Vekoma coasters out there. Now to mention rides closed, so behind us, other than the Millennium supports, is Volcano. That's closed, that's the S&S shot tower. I don't know if that's got the same issues as Ice Blast or is just closed for another reason. Then we've got Odyssey, which is obviously closed. The chain has been running, they have been greasing the wheels, haven't they?
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that's going to open. And then what else was it? It was the Rapids, wasn't it?
The Rapids.
The Rapids is closed. But the good news is, Becca, if you want to go on the log flume, that is open. No. Not having it. Definitely not. So I don't really know what I'm going to do next, but it's just me doing a ride, so just have a bit of a wander around and see what happens, really. goes on the rhombus rocket. Special. It's a very weird ride, this. It's weird because the banking is just odd. Best way to describe it. Kind of come out of the park to where the go-karts are. We are technically still at Fantasy Island, there's the rides, but it's so loud, isn't it?
It is way too loud.
It's like
It's difficult to hold a conversation kind of loud.
Yeah, it is. It's like the speakers are cranked up to like 1,000,000%, I think.
Yeah.
It's like literally, even stood this close, we can't hold a conversation. So if we're going to do some talking on camera, we better come out to a quieter spot where you've just got the noisy cars behind, but even they're not as noisy as everything else.
That's manageable.
Yeah, so far I've been on Sea Storm, Twister, Magic and Rhombus Rocket, which hopefully at this point in the video you will have seen. I've edited those to music because again the music was so loud as we're going around them that one, YouTube's not going to allow it, it's going to put a copyright claim on, and two, it was just too loud to think. So yeah, edited those out and used a bit of music from Epidemic Sound, which I pay for every month. Now we're going to just have a wander around the dome or the pyramid. It's the pyramid here, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have a wander around there, get some shots of the rides in there. Probably won't do them, although I might have to go and see Aquarium, just for the music, if nothing else. But other than that, we'll just have a wander around there and then head back outside. The weather has got a lot better in terms of it's not raining, it's not grey, but it's still very, very, very windy. And Odyssey ain't going to open, is it?
No.
Let's be honest. Just no chance. I mean, even Millennium is still struggling so much. But yeah, not a bad day so far. We were thinking about going straight home, weren't we, when we saw the weather, but we're here, we're having a good one, and hopefully the video's alright so far. So we'll go and check out the pyramid now. Treetops.
Be amazed and head over to the Mystical Mountain for our 4-dimensional projection mapping show. It's completely free of charge and a big hit with the youngsters. Find it on the upper level in the pyramid. There's more to discover at Fantasy Island.
It's really well done, this.
Yeah, it is.
Just noticed the sand as well on the floor. Guardian is a robo-arm type of attraction, isn't it, Becca? And you get like a little film, like I think it seats 4 people, and then there's a massive screen around it, and then we can't film in there, but we have filmed in there, haven't we? Years ago when we had permission to do it, we were working with the park. So if I do still have that footage, I will put that in now. If not, this is basically a quick description of it. Like I say, you sit in a robo-arm, you move around. I don't think you go upside down, do you?
No, I don't remember doing.
No, it's quite family friendly, but it's like very fantasy style film, and that's it really. But the theming outside it and the queue and in the queue is really, really good. It's not my kind of attraction, but I think for here it's a really good one. But yeah, we definitely can't film on it today, unfortunately. However, what I can film on is the magical sea aquarium. Should we go on?
If we have to.
We do have to. And what, get that music stuck in your head for the drive home. Sea aquarium it is.
The land breeze, an evening star, and with the motionless dog hauling on the hook. It's
Well, it's been a short and sweet trip to Fantasy Island, but must start by saying thank you to Darren and the team for sorting us out with our tickets, or wristbands I should say, and obviously for giving us permission to film on the rides. Obviously you've not been on anything, but what's your general feeling of Fantasy Island?
It's too loud is the main thing that comes to mind, which is really bad, but it's the kind of overpowering thing. It's like too loud to even properly listen to the music. It's just, I get that they're trying to make an atmosphere, but it's just too much, especially for anyone that's got any kind of sensory processing issues. It's way too much.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when there's so much movement going on, you've got all that noise, it's a bit too much. See what they're trying to do, but it just needs toned down for me.
Yeah, I agree, and it's like when you're walking around, it's literally like being in a nightclub.
Yeah.
I think it's the best way. It's like you don't go to a nightclub for a conversation, but when you go to an amusement park with your friends or your family, you probably want to chat to them a little bit and not just be singing along to like Taylor Swift. Yeah, I would agree. It's just way too loud. I mean, the problem is it's the same in the Pyramid with Fantasy Island's music as well. It's just like you can't think. It's so loud. So that is, I know it sounds like it's probably like, oh come on, you could think of something else to complain about, but genuinely I think from a sensory point of view, I know our son would struggle. He would hate it, honestly. It's just too loud. So that is like probably the biggest constructive criticism I have from today is just please turn the music down a little bit. I think it would just be nice to hold a conversation with people as well.
Because other than that, the park's looking better than it has, you know, things feel a bit more permanent and more thought about.
Yeah.
So as a whole, there's improvements, but it's kind of difficult to look past that one thing, really.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like one thing I think it's worth mentioning is like all the ride staff, when I've been on the rides, have all been so friendly and polite, not just with me, but with families and other people that have been going on the rides. Have been really, really friendly people. And that is a great quality for any park to have when they've got friendly staff. So that's really good. Obviously they can't help what's going on with the wind, so I have no complaints about Odyssey being closed. I would have loved to have gone on it, but it's one of those things where you go, it is blowing an absolute gale here, so I have no issues with it being closed, so it's not a problem. Generally, ride availability, other than the ones we mentioned at the start being closed, has been decent.
Yeah.
challenging weather conditions. I can't even hold the camera straight, so I don't know how a coaster train can go around. But yeah, all in all, I think we will come back. We will have more visits here. We will enjoy a day when it's not windy,
Yeah, hopefully.
Get on more of the rides. And it's the start of the season, so they've got time to improve on the whole music and sensory issue, definitely. But otherwise, I've no complaints. It's a fun little park to come to. If you've not been for a while, come and give it a go. It's definitely improving. Presentation of it's getting better. Staff are friendlier than they were like 10 years ago here, so there's definitely improvements and it is worth a visit, and we will be back. So that's all for now. I appreciate it's been a very short video, but that's all we could probably get done today. So please, if you have enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. It's the little like button below, thumbs up button below even. Please subscribe. Many thanks for watching. See you next time.